Hey guys, welcome to part 14 of Pokemon Platinum. Today, we're going to be on our way to Iron Island. So let's get to it. Alright, so this was where we left off in Iron Island. I had to go and rest up, get the strength on B-Barrel, and make sure that we have just at least an empty slot in the pie so we can continue on and see what surprises up us for ahead. And the first battle that is going to come in is going to be against a Graveler. I am happy though that Roselia is going to be the star of our party here because all my other Pokemons is not going to have a good time with its PP against these Pokemon. I always like to be taking care of the Pokemons along the way. That's 306 experience. One more battle and we get a level 44 Roselia, which we did not see that for quite some time, because Roselia's just been in the party just chilling. Let's see, how do we get around over here? Must be another place or another spot to get up there. And this will be it. A level 44 for Roselia. Let's get that magical leaf going. Super double effective on the Graveler. It's gonna go down and we're gonna get our prize of level 44 Roselia. Bingo! So defense +4, the massive spot there, because really I think special defense is higher than defense, right? Yeah, special defense is higher than defense, but we just get a bit of a growth spot to actually get defense 1 less than attack in the stats there. And of course, we're going to be getting some experience share on Pikachu. So I think it's be running back over here. Oh, this is the way to go. Okay. But it's nice though, having Gravelers instead of having Zubats. Zubats is the only Pokemon whereby I would have to switch Roselia out and get in Pikachu or another Pokemon to deal out with. No, actually, not the Zubat. It's with the Golbat, actually. Yeah, Golbat. Personally, I would like to just be bringing out Staraptor, because Staraptor, it is a flying type and it won't be super effective to air cutter or wing attack it usually does. The only scary thing about Golbat would be the Confuse Ray it comes out with. So we run down over here. Let me just check if there is any more hidden items over here. No. But there is a battle over here. And it's been very consistent with Gravelers. Good. Okay, let's go for another magical leaf. So far, it's been pretty good though. Iron Island has good training with even wild Pokemon. I wonder if there's gonna be some trainers down here that's also gonna be battling down in Iron Island. We have only seen Wily so far from the entrance of Iron Island. Okay, so we go down here, take this left, and now there is 2 different sections to go by. Left or right? Let's try right first. And it looks like there is some trainer. Yeah, trainer over here. The working class hero says hi. Well, hi to you back. Let's battle. Challenged by worker Noel, and Noel sends out Magnemite. Oh, dear me. So Roselia may have a hard time with our grass types against these. Still, it looks like we're gonna have to switch out here. Let's switch out to Infernape. Infernape is all blazed up, but missing the actual red coating when it comes out, sadly. And that's a good introduction to Infernape as well, getting paralyzed coming in. Alright, let's get that Flame Roar going. Magnemite uses Screech, so that's going to be cutting down our defense to go lower. Let's see if we can respond to it. Okay, good. We can respond to it with a Flame Roar. And Magnemite is down. Good job. So 162, along with 324 for Pikachu, and 162 for Infernape. Next out, another Magnemite. We're not going to be switching out. We're going to be keeping in with Infernape for battling. And let's go for another Flame Roar. Which again, I actually did like the Magneton from what Byron used in the last part, whereby Magneton was flashing yellow and was really hyped up for battle, which was incredible. Magneton was also another Pokemon that could be flashing the color in the 3rd generation, so it's nice that they brought that along as well. Alright, Noah's been defeated. The working class hero waves goodbye, and we get 2,880 Poké Dollars. I used to work here a long time ago, before it shut down. I worked at the ironworks near Floroma Town too. You might say I'm drawn by iron, as if by magnet. Yes, because if it is nearby Floroma Town as well, there's the Figo Ironworks, that's what he's mentioning, right? Which is also quite a sweet optional place you can go to. Now let's see where our Paralyzed Hill is. We need to cure up Infernape. So 6 left. Make Infernape nice and healthy. And let's carry on. Now there's 2 different ways. Let's go to this way because I do see the actual Iron Ball. So we'll pick this up. This is an elixir that we grab. Nice. Put that into the medicine pocket. That's going to be helping out for long drawn out journeys over here in the Iron Island. Just because there's going to be a lot of wild Pokemon to be fighting against. So this is a dead end. Let's actually drop into the other side. What Pokemon do we get? We get a Onix this time. Level 32 Onix. Great. So it's good that we are keeping Roselia in the front spot of the pie. So now we can just use Magical Leaf and Onix is down. From the greens to the yellows to the reds, it's super effective. And we're just keeping getting experience points at a good pace here. I like the pace when it comes to this generation for the experience points. You do quite a bit. I remember the best fun we've had with experience points getting really high for our Pokemons was over at Ray Point Cave. That was an optional place in between Eterna and Orberg. Much more of a fantastic place. Just to get yourself high up there with your Pokemon, along with battling and exploring a tricky cave and even catching a Gible, which is also a pretty cool, interesting dragon type Pokemon to get in very early, because most dragon types you catch them very late into the game. That's the earliest dragon type I've ever caught. But sadly Gible is not on our team. Okay, let's go for another battle. While making sure the lifts are safe, I'll focus on the battle with you. Alright, let's focus on. We're challenged by Worker Braden. And Braden is going to be sending out a Steelix. So that's going to be Steel and I believe Ground type over here. Loses out its Rock nature. Let's go with a Magical Leaf. I believe a Magical Leaf is not going to be super effective because of the Steel. But War type should be fine against this Steelix. Will be super effective. And also Fire types. Bringing in the Fire energy there against a Steel type Pokemon. Steelix being the evolved version of Onix. For better or worse with the Stealing types. Because I don't know. Whenever I see Steels, I'm not really a big fan of Steels just because weaknesses to its Fire. But I do love some Steel type Pokemons though. There's some amazing Steel type Pokemons out there in terms of designs. Alright, what is the next wild battle we can be coming up from here? It's a Steelix now. That's interesting. We were just battling a Steelix earlier, and now here it comes here. Should we try and just go with... You know what? I'm going to go Stun Spore first. We do that. Paralyze it. We're going to catch the Steelix as well, by the way. And this is the first time I've ever encountered a Steelix in the wild, because in Gen 2, they wanted to promote the fact that Steelix needed to be Onix needed to be traded into a Steelix to evolve it. If I remember. And yeah, Gen 3, I don't think there was a wild Steelix you can obtain. Let's go with Magical Leaf. I hope that this Magical Leaf just hits into the late yellows or red. Good. That's what we need there. Slam comes out from the Steelix, and we're also near to the yellow. I feel as though this Sandstorm's gonna push us to the yellow now. Yes, it does. Alright, bag time. Let's go into the Pokeballs and let's use a dusk ball because we're in a cave, which is different compared to the anime, that the Iron Island is not really all in a cave. Like, there are certain areas that is in a cave in the anime, but at the same time, it really is an actual island that you can actually catch Pokemon outside. So Steelix has been caught and is going to be added to the Pokédex here. What a good first catch. Steelix, the Iron Snake Pokemon, still in ground type. It is for its body transform as a result of iron accumulating internally from swallowing soil. So pretty much what Onixes started to be swallowing the soil of iron, and then magically it just turned into Steelix. Kind of reminds me of the whole Crystal Onyx episode when their nature was around crystallized stuff. Oh, look at this. TM23, what we've grabbed up. It's gonna be Iron Tail. We go into the bag, TM and HMs. Iron Tail number 23. The foe is slammed with a sturdy tail of steel. It may also load the target's defense stat if it hits. Power 100, but accuracy wise 75. So at times it could miss. That's a strong iron type move though, that is for sure. Okay, so let's actually heal up our Roselia as well. So we need to go into our bag. Let's grab some Moomin Milk and let's get that going there. And I just realized Steelix is in our party now. So it actually made up some space. So what I'll do, I'm actually going to be going back to the Pokemon Center real quick. We will put Steelix into the PC and come right back. .306 and .306 for a Pikachu to grow to level 50. Interesting. Look at this, that's 114 on the speed and one more for attack on semi. Pretty awesome. So I believe we stopped here, right? From where we last left off. And look what we have here. We got Hidden Iron, but I can't get around over on this side. Okay, we need to go around. And what is going to be this wild Pokemon? Oh, it's going to be a Graveler. Alright, Roselia, let's go. Let's go for another Magical Leaf. It's been best to just use Magic Leaf for now than using Pedodance. Pedodance is just more of a stronger move. It's still got the same accuracy as a Magical Leaf. And possibly it could be used during battle. Pedodance. Okay, so let's go around. Let's also make sure that we are scanning around for extra hidden items here. But the only hidden item should be on this surface here. So yeah, we're gonna go around. It looks like to be a dead end on this area as well. Dead end with some extra wild Pokemon ahead. More Gravelers. Okay, Magical Leaf. Let's throw those down against Graveler here. So it's nice that we actually went to the right path first. And this is a dead end just to get some trainer battles in and catch a Steelix. Also getting some items as well, which is fantastic before moving to the left path. Okay, so right in front of us, it's a star piece. Again, that could be used over in Fugo Ironworks. But yeah, let's actually go back to the left path now and see what's in that room. Alright, so let's take the left pathway from here. So down over here, we see Wily standing in front of us. JCB, I'm glad to see you here. If you don't mind, let's team up. The Pokemon seem to be restless. And we have decided to go Riley. If your Pokemon get hurt, I'll heal them up. That's sweet. So Riley is a part of the special anime episode when it came to Iron Island, whereby Team Galactic decided to mess around with the frequency waves and disturb the balance of the Steel-type Pokemon over there. But for now though, let's get this battle started. This could have probably been a double battle here, right? Every good hiker gets a boost of energy when surrounded by boulders. Roar coming at you. Let me blow off some steam. Riley did also have a Lucario in that special episode as well, so it was one of those factors to show off how awesome Lucario is, because Lucario was like a very popularized Pokemon at the time for Gen 4, because it was also introduced into Smash Bros. For the Wii. So let's actually start this up. We're going to be using Magical Leaf against Nose Pass. That's the first thing to Hiker. Because this isn't a double battle, that means that Riley isn't going to be joining us for this battle. So this is going to be a single battle each way, and we're mostly going to have to do another single battle with the other Hiker next by. So Onyx this time. Nope, keep him battling. We still got Roselia. And it could be 2 more battles here for Roselia to get to level 45. So this Onyx could have just been caught in Iron Island because we have seen Onyxes around in this area at level 33. No experience there to be shown for extra trading. And let's see what we get. 381, very close. Yeah, so 1 more battle now, and the last one we're gonna be facing off against is Steelix, which we just caught previously as well. So this Steelix is level 34. Let's switch up with Pedal Dance here. So stronger damage, but at the same time though, I wonder if it's going to take down on 1 hit. It's going to be mighty close. Oh, no, it's good. It's good. Did a good job to be switching out. And that is going to give us a total of 714 experience points, which is going to be pushing our level to level 45 for Roselia. Oh, wow. +5 defense. Wow, that is amazing. Looks like it really wants to push up this defense now for Roselia, which now goes above the attack stat. Impressive. It's very rare to see +5 for level up stats. View, crazy delicious sugar. I think I've calmed down now. Let me get 2,176 Poké-Dollars for winning. If it's called a mountain, you can be sure I'll be climbing it. Even if it's a mountain of food, I'll still be sticking my flag on top. And if I did place myself here, we would have got a double battle to actually see off what Riley's Pokemon is. When you're up in the mountains, a battle will do for a proper greeting. And we also need to be checking at the end of this battle as well, just to see if this is the same as the other double battles that we had with Mira and with Cheryl over in the Eternal Forest, because every time after the battle is done, we get our Pokemon's automatically healed up. And yes, I can already see it, because our PP was lower, now it's this amount. I'm going to start this off with Pedal Dance actually. Let's see how far we can get with Pedal Dance before we get confused here. Is this going to be like a full sweep we can use? Let's see how it goes. So it's already a super effective critical hit. That is massive damage, so Gravel is definitely going to be taken down there. We get our 502 experience points, along with Pikachu getting some. And the next one's going to be Rhyhorn. Nope, not going to be switching our Pokemon. Rhyhorn comes out, and I believe Roselia just start using Pedal Dance again. Yeah, does use it again. So 2 to 3 turns using Pedal Dance until it just gets confused. It doesn't increase its damage, or it's just the same damage each time with these Pedal Dances. Again, good amount of experience points, 505 each way. And Maurice has been defeated. Yahoo! And we get 2,240 Poké-Dollars for winning. Actually, when you're up in the mountains, a simple hide do if you'd walk past someone. Oh, and this isn't the mountains. Yep, it certainly isn't. Let's see what else we get here. But I'd love to see if we can get a battle alongside of Riley here. Even if it's a wild battle, it'd be great. So let's see. Wild battle comes out. Do we get the double Pokemons coming out from here? Yes, we do. Good. So we got a Golbat and a Graveler to be appearing here. Sweet. So Lucario does come out. It is the same as in the anime. It's go-to Pokemon. The first time we did see Lucario really muchly in the anime was Maylene's Lucario. And we also saw Maylene use Lucario in the gym badge as well. Particularly, I still like that gym of Maylene's one, the Veilstone, say even though Paul mocked her, saying that she was the weakest one, I still think that it was still a special episode to me that I always remembered because of how much she had to change herself to, you know, get herself back to that spirit of loving to be battling. Ooh boy, Airkaya. Oh, we avoided attack, great. But Lucario did not. Let's carry on. I'm gonna just keep going on with our Roselia. Because this is a 2v1 situation, I want to see how much this is with the Magical Leaf. How much damage we do. Oh, it doesn't even do anything. Hardly does a single thing. Metaclaw comes out. Alright, that's the damage we need. So we'll just rely on Lucario then. Let's go for it again. So let's do Pedal Dance this time. Quick Attack? Is Quick Attack good enough? Oh, it is. Okay, nice. So we'll always get experience points, but not Lucario. Lucario will always stick at level 41 here. But this has been one of my favorite features as well with our journey when it comes to a double barrel with another power following us because we always get the heal ups, and it just makes it easier having some really cool fun double barrels. Dust ball. So we got an extra dust ball here. Let me see if there is any other hidden items stashed around here. I'm making sure that we don't miss out on anything. Okay, no signals at all from anything here. And let's push over here. There's an item ball. See which way we need to go for it. But there's an actual visible iron ball here as well, which is a magnet. And I think magnet is whereby it powers up electric type moves. If we go into the item pop and we swing our way all the way down, and coming from all the way down at the bottom, we get ourselves magnet. And magnet, an item to be held by a Pokemon, is a powerful magnet that boosts the power of electric type moves. Yes, okay, so that's the first time picking this up. I do remember this being a move in the 2 previous generations of held items that electric types can use. So yeah, we're gonna go back around. We'll swing one right here. Okay, no hidden items. And let's take this pathway to the right. So again, another battle to be coming out, and again, the Golbat is out. That's really the only problem that's going to be slowing us down here a lot. If it is going to be always the combination of Golbat and Graveler, I feel as though it would probably be best if I did swing out with a Infernape. So at least we can use Flame Roll to take care of the Golbat, and then Lucario can help out with the Steel or Fighting type moves. Yeah, Fighting type moves would be great against Graveler. So I keep on using this, and with Lucario, it uses Force Palm, so that's a Fighting type move, right? Yeah, it keeps on using Fighting type, so I feel as though a switch should really help out here. Air Kyle comes out, and that's gonna be double up, right? Yeah, that's double up, super effective. Okay, so let's go with Petal Darts here. Oh, it actually hits everyone. Maybe I should just went with the other one. Does a lot of good damage though. Metal Claw. Alright, Lucario's gonna get hit by the air cutter. And we're good. Another Petal Darts comes out. Is this gonna be the killing blow? No, not yet. And then Metal Claw comes out from Lucario. Not very effective, right? No, just normal damage for Golbat to be swinging down. Nice. So yeah, let me do that. I think that's gonna be the best thing. Is if we see that combination, let's switch over like this and take away the Amulet Coin and give it over to Infernape. So Infernape will be in charge here. We'll always be taking care of the Golbats in the wild when they do come out. Okay, let's see what ways we can go. We can go right or down. Let's go down first, because I want to get over to the iron. Now let's see the combination now with Infernape and with Lucario, because I feel as though Force Palm is always going to be a guaranteed thing for Lucario. Let's go and use Flame Roll on Golbat. With a level difference right now, we should be able to take out Golbat in one hit with the Flame Roll. Rightfully done so Golbat has fainted, and we'll just have Lucario just finish up the deeds with the rest of it. Force Palm. Super effective. Is it one shot though? No, it's not. And that's gonna be a problem now. If we don't take care of Graveler, Self-Destruct comes out. So that's half health each guaranteed time. But the good thing is I don't have to heal up afterwards with any of my potions, because we always get auto heals up every single time with these battles. Oh, there's a double battle here. Let's go and check out double battle with us and Riley. Hey, this is no playground. If you're gonna play, battle me. The Canalave Gym folks use this place as their training grounds. They sure do. They do have the boats to be going over here. It's a free travel. We're challenged by worker Brendan and Quentin. They got 3 Pokemons each way. They're bringing out the Magnemite and Geodude first. Alright, Lucario, Infernape, let's go out. Alright, we're gonna be going with our Flame Wheel on Magnemite. That's how we're gonna be starting off with. Lucario, you can just focus on Geodude. Let's hope that we can take both of these Pokeball in these first turns. So Geodude's defense is gonna be weaker than Graveler. We have seen Force Palm and Graveler, which doesn't do the job, but I feel like this will be a one hit. Oh, so close. Rollout comes out, and Rollout's gonna be coming out onto our Infernape. Next up is a Machop. Okay, well, let's go again with another Flame Wheel onto Machop this time. So Quick Attack is used on Geodude, not very effective, but at least the Geodude drops down on this turn. But yeah, I feel like our Infernape is gonna be really quick and easy just to keep hitting these people down one by one. Pikachu grew to level 51, by the way. So 2's on the max HP, defense, and speed, and 1 across everything else. You know, not that bad. It can be worse. Let's go with the Flame Wheel on Machop. It's going good, and Machop is being cleaned out. We get 273 across the board. And the next one's gonna be Machoke for the other guy, the worker. And on the other side, it's a Graveler. Okay, well, I'm gonna be switching over to Fire against the Machoke then. Let's get that Flame Wheel good. Now this will be interesting. It is a 15 level difference against a Machoke that has really good defense, and I felt as though that it was not going to cover it. But at least the Machoke is now being burned, but Lucario is going to finish off with a Force Palm. Not bad. I wonder if this Graveler is going to be using Self-Destruct now. Oh no, it uses Rock Blast instead. So we're still in there. But we're taking the damage here. He focused the target on our Infernape 3 times. Last Pokemon to be sent out is going to be Geodude. Okay. So now I'm going to be switching over to be using Close Combat on the Graveler. I know, like, with the Graveler, we use Close Combat, super effective, and it's guaranteed fainted. 120 damage. Our defense and special defense may fall, but at least the real target, the real problem of that Jira is down already. Let's see that Force Palm. We have seen that before, but is it going to take out the level 33 Geodude? Yes, it does this time. So this Geodude's defense is just a little bit weaker than the other one we saw earlier. So 258 experience points shared between Infernape and Pikachu, and Brendan and Quentin has been defeated. You played me like an amateur. Maybe I should head to the gym and work out there. We get 5,600 Poké-Dollars for it. Oh, we're actually talking to Riley here. Rook spent his childhood playing here, I think. Let's talk to these trainers though. They were going to close this place up so no one could get in, but they left it open so people and Pokemon can get together here. Rook spent his childhood. Oh, well, we was talking to this guy. Oh, we wasn't speaking to Riley. So Riley's here. I'd have to agree. People training here would be those with too much time on their hands. Certainly so, yeah. But at least though, the training here, it really does help out though, because it definitely did help out with Barry the Anime to get the rest of his gym badges to get into the Sinnoh League. We actually find a Max Potion there. Okay, cool. That's gonna help out with Leia then outside of this place. So let's travel further down this way. Let's carry on. Oh, there's a hidden item. Hidden item along this way. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. But I still want to be traveling downwards. This time's gonna be a Graveler and an Onyx. Okay. I'm gonna go and take care of the Graveler. I'll take care of the Graveler because it could self-destruct. You never know self-destruct if it goes with a critical hit with downfall. Super effective. Defense is dropped down, but again, Graveler is taken out. We get his experience points along with our Pokemon, and Force Palm comes out. But yeah, generally, I think that this construct of having these double battle wild battles is really good because yeah, we definitely get more experience when we do fight against these 2 Pokemon at the same time rather than just having one, and also we're always having auto heals. So I feel like we're gonna have the same effect, just like how we did with Wayward Cave back in the past, that we will see some levels of a Pokemon going upwards at these points. So it's best to be taking sure the strategy of getting our Pokemons leveled up here while we are traveling around here. So yeah, let's go around. Oh, now a battle. And I'm always going to be welcoming every single battle that we have. Just always have to have the most consistent strategy walking through here. Whereby on Infernape is always going to be piling down with a close combat attack on the Graveler. It's super effective and Graveler's down and out. Even our Staraptor would be good here as well, because we could just use close combat all the time. But Staraptor is just going to be chilling for the next few parts here, just because it's got a really high level and it doesn't really need to actually showcase and battle. Okay, Rock Polish comes out, so that's going to be the increased speed, right? Yep. And again, one of the things I've noticed as well from this game compared to the previous generation is the different colors when it comes to having your status go up with certain moves and stuff going down. So when it's blue, it indicates when stuff are going down, and when it goes up, it's orange and a yellowish kind of color. But in the other games, if you look into Gen 3, for instance, there are different colors, variations of accuracies and attacks. Oh, look at that. We have Team Galactic over here. So Team Galactic probably up to no good in this area, but I feel like I should focus on Team Galactic in the end once I've fully covered this place to see what's happening. Double Graveler. Okay. Doesn't really matter which one I do choose. Potentially both of them can self-destruct. So at least one of them taken down would just be good. Which I'll take care of this one in front of us. Alright, Graveler shoots itself down. Any level ups? No level ups. And Force Palm, as we've seen before, doesn't take the Graveler unless it's a critical. No crit. Earthquake. Oh, that's bad. It's got really strong moves. That's super effective. 100 damage. Nearly actually got us to about, I'll say 60%. Looking good there. And we'll finish this up with using Flameo. Or Lucario can just use Quick Attack to finish up. Critical hit. Not very effective, but it did the job. 315 and 315. Alright, let's carry on. So we're not going to be talking to Team Galactic right now. We're going to look for this hidden item that we walked past, right? Is there something we can go from this way? Nope. It's probably at the top here. So one grab. And it's another star piece. Some trainers over there. And there is an item ball over here. And that's going to be a HP up. Put that into the pocket. So yeah, this route looks like the way to go to Team Galactic. So what I'll do, I'm just going to be running back to a different route now. Oh, wow. It went with a quick attack against the Golbat. We was about to use it there. I wonder if our Flame was going to help. Oh, look at this. Level 52 on Infernape. So +3 in the max HP, attack, defense +2. Lots of threes. I like it. This one. And all we need for the hundreds right now is special defense. 14 more to go to be into the hundreds family in the stats there. But now we can actually go into a different path right now. And I think there is an item nearby here, right? Like just beneath here. Or was that the... Oh, actually, no. That was the item that we just grabbed, isn't it? Yeah. And this is a dead end over here. Okay, so we need to go past upwards from these guys. So go up here. I think we took the left path. And there was certain areas you need to go here. So it's either bottom right or top right of these pathways. Alright, double Gravelers out. Let's go, guys. Let's go over close combat on the first Graveler. It's super effective. And down it goes. Now we just have to see if Lucario can also do the same thing with his Force Palm. which has had a lot of difficulties. We shall see. You get slapped, super effective, but yeah, it doesn't go down. Graveler does use rollout. Interesting. Not very effective. And we'll go over close combat on the second Graveler here. Super effective. Nice. Defense and special defense falls down, but we're good. Two different ways. Let's try top right over here. Let's go this pathway. Okay, double bow. I pound the fear of my fist into you all karate style, punk. Being you would be my 100th straight win. Here's to a fun battle. Let's have a fun battle indeed. It's gonna be a double up battle against some karate masters, Black Belt Kendall and Battle Girl Tyler. One Pokemon each way. They can be sending out the Toxicroak and the Medicham. We don't often see much Toxicroaks. We see a lot of Crogunks, but that's the evolved version. So you have to be very careful about it. The anticipation made it shudder. Interesting. Let's go with a Flamor on the Toxicroak. I want to start off. Oh, Sucker Punch comes in first. Here's some to the Lucario. Not very effective though. And it's our turn to attack with the Flamor as a retaliation for trying to hit our friend. Alright, into the low reds there. Metal Claw from Lucario over to Medicham. Not bad in terms of damage. Calm Mind comes out right now. Interesting. Attack Rose and defense. So it looks like it wants to probably use a psychic attack very soon. Let's go with Fire Spin on the Medicham, because I had a feeling that Lucario is going to use Quick Attack on Toxicroak there. So at least we'll have Medicham trapped in the Fire Spin. It does connect. Sometimes the accuracy is quite low on the Fire Spin. Into the yellows. Medicham is trapped into the Vortex, but it does use Calm Mind again. 2 special defenses increases. But it's going to be burned each and every single time by the Fire Spin. Let's go. You know what? Let's go Scratch. Scratch is a move that is a physical move. It's going to do a good amount of damage rather than going for something that is special. And Metal Claw should finish up. Nice job. Right, 622 experience points along with Pikachu, 622. Kendall and Battle Girl Tyler has been defeated. I'm so sorry. I got a bit mouthy there, didn't I? How can I lose now? This is beyond aggravating. And we get 3,040 Pokédollars for winning. So I'm gonna try and share still. I wonder how many more years it would take for me to do that. Oh, and I was about to talk to Tyler, but we got a wild battle in between them. It's gonna be a Golbat and a Graveler. Which, yeah, we're gonna be focused on the Golbat with our Infernape, and the Lucario should go after the Graveler here. Let's do it out. So Flamor onto Golbat. How much damage? I feel like it's gonna be good. It's good. So we got to Golbat down. And let's see the Lucario follow-up here. Lucario does use Metal Claw. Super effective on the Graveler. Into the late yellows. And Rock Blast comes out. This is going to be onto Lucario. How many hits are we going to be getting on this Rock Blast? Only 2 hits. Let's go for a Flamethrower on Graveler. It's not going to be very effective. I have a feeling it's going to be enough to take out. Yes, good. And down it goes. So we get 306 with Infernape and 306 with Pikachu. Alright, let's talk with Tyler. I wish I could beat Maylene in Veilstone City one day. With these trainings, you could possibly. And also, let's talk to Riley here as well. This used to be a fairly thriving ore mine once upon a time. I guess the still ore is played out. There's only Pokemon here now. Ah, okay. That's why it's been a good place for vigorous trading. Okay, so let's go up from here. And I think there was an item board to the top here. In its dead end. Yes, okay. Let's pick it up. And we got ourselves an Ultra Ball. Sweet. Extra Ultra Balls to be catching Pokemon. Okay, so let's run back down. And should we take this pathway or should we go down the steps? You know what? We'll go down over here. We'll see what is over here to check out. Oh, there is a secret item. So down. One here. Is it over here? Yes. Star Piece. That's what we got. Another Star Piece to be found. I'm gonna go over this side then. We go over this way. Oh, is this the branching path that we decided not to go for the bottom right? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. This is the way. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Let's get this other item then. Oh, wild bow here. Let's go for it. Double Graveler coming out. Alrighty. Alright, Lucario. Let's take them out. Now, I'm certain that we're going to be getting the close combat onto one of the Gravelers to hit it out, which is going to be great. Now, it's just really Lucario's job to take care of the other Graveler. Defense drops down, which is fine. Graveler slams it down. And Lucario, what you got for your answers here? Force Palm, which we have seen only for the yellows. Red. Okay, red this time. Rollout, which is going to be onto our Infernape. I'm going to switch out using Flame Wheel. Not very effective, but it's going to be effective to take out the Graveler because of its remaining health. Not very effective, and yes, good to go. 315 and 315 for Pikachu, and Pikachu good to level 52. Great. Pikachu is now 52. Ones across the board, and it's just 2s on the max HP and speed. Again, we've had better. Okay, so to the rest over here. Oh, battle again. Coming up. Double Gravelers. Okay, well, same thing again. I know that Infernape can be up this bargain here for the close combat. Can Lucario also do the same though? I wish though there was different stats for Lucario to just get stronger in these battles, so it can just be a one-shot, but we always have to have 2 separate turns, because it's just not enough. Unless the Graveler does go for the self-destructor. That's the only way it would be a 1-turn. I also got paralyzed there. Sometimes Force Palm can emit the paralyzing. Oh, here comes the rollout. Let's go and switch over to Flame Ball. Oh, Quick Attack comes out for Lucario. Okay, Lucario gets the last hit. But yeah, with double battles, you can never see how much experience points you have left until it evolves. Alright, let's grab up the item ball, and we're going to be getting a red shard. Brilliant. Alright, let's swing our way back down then. So passive here, it's a double battle situation. Alrighty, let's see what we got. If we were to battle, your Pokemon would become tougher. Likewise, my Pokemon would also become tougher. It's all good. This calls for a battle. The Ace Trainer Duo Combos. Tough Pokemon, tough trainers. You tell me, where else can I find a place as good as this to train? Rainwood Cave, that's what I'd say. That's the only other place I'd say that's be good as this right now. Alright, Jonah and Brenda that I like to be battling. It's gonna be a 4-6 Pokemon from them. Lopunny and Cragzai, eh? How are you feeling about this, Lucario? I'm gonna go with Close Combat and Lopunny. That's what I'll do. Let's see what you do against the Cragzai, Lucario. I could possibly see like a Water type move from Cragzai to go after our Infernape. But yeah, our defense, special defense falls down. And it's not going to be good if it is aiming at us. Okay, Force Palm. Does normal damage. But look, Cragzai is going to be standing, yeah. Oh, the Amnesia comes, so that's special defense to be rising. Next up, Curlier, which Curlier would also have a move like Calm Mind to increase its special defense. Let's go with Flamer on the Curlier. It's not really known for its defense, and this would be the best move to take it out. So Curlier's fade, we get our 540 experience points alongside with Pikachu. Metal Claw comes out instead for Kragza. Oh, that's not very effective, so that's definitely not going to take it out dead. Mud Bomb. Mud Bomb used on Lucario. That's super effective. And that's the accuracy falling down as well. Medicham now next. Okay. Let's go and use Flame Roar again on Medicham. Nice. So Lucario after 3 turns finally takes out the Kragza. We get those experience points. And I hope that we can also take down the Medicham in just 1 hit. It's level 35. Nice. Critical hit helps us to take down the Medicham. Alright, what's the next Pokemon coming up here? 2 more Pokemon left. Hippopotas. Okay. And as soon as Hippopotas comes in, the Sandstream ripped up its Sandstorm, so it's an ability that the Sandstorm comes in. Interesting. So I was just wondering, like, is Hippopotas being similar to Krogon and Kyogre as soon as it comes out, that Rev effect brews in? It's like, nah. Like, perhaps there's only a few Hippopotas with that ability can have that, and then other Hippopotas with different abilities doesn't actually rip up a Sandstorm. Okay, 385 each way. No target for the Force Palm. Sandstorm carries on though, and we're going to be buffeted by the Sandstorm. Alright, last one is going to be Staraptor. So that's going to be Intimidations, yeah. Falling in for both of our Pokemons here. That's going to lower down our attack rate for our Flamer. So let's go for it. So Flamer pushes and chugs down, goes into the yellow. Force Palm hits. Normal effective damage. Close Combat comes in. It's going to be used on Lucario. Super effective on Lucario. And Lucario is down and out. So what happens here? Does Variety send out another Pokemon? Or is it just going to be our Infernape here? Looks to be just on Infernape. Okay, well, we can finish this off. That's a shame though for the Lucario. You just take care of that with the revives, and we'll be back in action next time. Ooh, wow, 663. We grew our Infernape to level 53. 2s across the board, except for max HP for +3. Not bad. Oh, we're trying to learn Calm Mind of all moves. So Calm Mind is going to be with the special attack and special defense. The user karate focuses its mind to calm its spirit to raise its special attack and special defense stats. And there's not really anything I do want to be switching out here, to be fair, to be doing that. Like, I could switch out Scratch for it, but at the same time, Scratch has been really useful for taking care of other Pokemon. But at the same time, we could bring back Scratch at any point, and there are other Pokemon that can help us with catching wild Pokemon. So I think we're just gonna just take it in, yeah. Just remove the Scratch. Infernape learns Calm Mind here. This could be his last move because we're in the 50s. There could be one more move that Infernape does learn. But generally, every time a Pokemon learns a move for the last time, it's around in the 50s and 60s. You know, I would have really enjoyed a win there. Would have been real nice. That was good. You bonded well with your Pokemon. And we get 8,760 Pokédollars for winning. Tough Pokemon, tough trainers. Their strength comes from their bond, and that's something that can be made stronger anywhere. This mine's been abandoned, but now it's home to many Pokemon. I guess everything finds a place to call home someday. It sure does. Okay, nice experience points added back in. Okay, so now we can just run past these guys. And let me see one more time with the hidden items. Nope. Nope. But it is Team Galactic over here. I get it now. You're responsible for agitating the Pokemon. I don't care what good reason you may have, but I don't want you to be bringing any trouble into the mine. We're Team Galactic. We take all Pokemon that we want. Isn't that right, partner? You said it, brother. So that's what we're gonna do. We're abducting all the Pokemon from this rusted out Iron Island to share in all the joys and all the sorrows. That is how all the trainers and Pokemon live in Sinnoh. I won't allow anyone to defy that code of ethics. Come on, JCB. This is one battle we can't lose. Sadly. Double battles we have done with Team Galactic. The very first one, I remember, with Dawn back in Orbeck City. They actually have 3 Pokemon each way. Let's see what these grunts do select out. The Grunt, the Zubat, and Glameow combo. Okay. Let's go against the Glameow. So we're going to use close combat and Glameow, and then we'll have Lucario take care of the Zubat. Hopefully that Zubat doesn't go straight away with Confuse Ray or Supersonic to get ourselves confused. So we're going to be risking it with our defenses to be dropping from here. Glameow drops down. We get 258 experience points along with Pikachu. And Lucario goes to the Force Palm afterwards. Not very effective. And now Zubat has a chance to counter, if it can counter with it being paralyzed right now. Zubat goes to the Air Cutter. That's going to be double effect on both of our Pokemons. We go first to the super effective, and also Lucario is going to... Oh, Lucario avoids the attack. Never mind. Next up is Krogok. Alrighty. Anticipates a Mixture Shadow. That's all good. We're going to go with the Flame Roll on the Krogok. That's what we're going to do. Quick Attack on Zubat. Interesting. Is that going to be enough? No, not enough. And we're just going to go with the Flame Roll against Krogok. Normal damage, but also going down in 1 hit. Alright, all fainted. 301 experience points alongside with Pikachu to be getting that as well. Now the Air Cutter comes out here again. We get hit by it. Does Lucario avoid it? Not this time on the second try. Stunky is the 3rd Pokemon coming out for this grunt. Level 34. And again, I'm going to go with a Flame Roll. So Quick Attack is used on Zubat. Now it's finally done alongside with the critical hit. We got the 4th Pokemon to be taken out. Or is it the 3rd one? 3rd one actually to be taken out from there. And we'll just go with the Flame Roll on Stunky. So there's going to be 2 more Pokemon left on the second side of the grunt. If this is dropped down, yes it is. Okay, so Stunky is being dropped down. Good. I remember before in the very beginning, Stunky had really good, incredible defense. Oh, and Houndour comes out next. So Houndour, Dark, and Fire type. So I'm going to be switching over to our Fire type move, Close Combat. We get the super effective effect to be taking down the Houndour. Super effective. Defenses again drop down, but it's okay though. As another Pokemon dropped down. So there's now only 1 more Pokemon left now. What's going to be the last Pokemon here? Golbat. Okay. So we're going to be switching our close combat to be using the Flame Roll against this Golbat. But we certainly have been the MVP with our Infernape, taking down most of the Pokemon. Lucario only just took down just 1. As our Infernape is just brimming with strength and speed. And at the end of it, Pikachu goes to level 53. With Pikachu's things, +3 on the speed, signature, and +2 on special attack, and everything else looks handy dandy, as usual. Alright, we have beaten Galactic Grunt. Galactic Grunts. I want to cry. My heart is shattered. They're too tough to handle. What a combination. And we get 5,440 Pokédollars for winning. Stop! I said stop! Your combination is so sick. The both of you. And your Pokemon. Let's beat it, partner. You said it, brother. We don't even know what Team Galactic's big plan is anyway. Thanks, you really helped me out. Listen, I have a Pokemon egg here. Would you take it with you? Yes, I love myself some Pokemon eggs. Thanks. I'd like to show you the Pokemon that's inside the egg, all sorts of new places. Spending time with you was very enjoyable. I intend to test my skills in other places from now on. That's me again. Take care on the way out. Oh, and I thought he was about to disappear there, but nope. Okay, let's go into the Pokemon section. So, egg summary. What do we have here? On this day, a mysterious Pokemon egg received from Riley. The egg watch. What will hatch from this? It doesn't seem close to hatching, so this is going to take a while for it to hatch then. Interesting. Most of the time we have grabbed eggs in the past before for the Togepi. That was very close to hatching here. Spending time with you. Okay, so he says the same thing here. Alright, so let's go further down then. Let's see what else we have in the Iron Island. Nothing of hidden items here, but we can go further down over to this area. Okay, nothing being traced here. Let's go up. And I see an item ball. Looks like an outside over there. But first, let's get the item ball first. It's a shiny stone. Brilliant. We got the shiny stone in the items pocket. Let's go. So if we go into the bag here, this is one of the things I really wanted to get in this place, the Iron Island. A peculiar stone that makes certain species of Pokemon evolve. It shines with a dazzling light. So we're going to use this and bring this over to our Roselia, which is able to evolve with the shining stone. Brilliant! Congratulations, your Roselia evolved into Roserade. No new moves. Okay, no new moves with a Roserade there. We're just gonna leave it as that. Let me actually go and check out the stats as well. Summary page. So Roserade, new animation. No sparkling greens though, to show its intensity of its grass type, because I think it's a great Pokemon stats. Stats wise, it's gotten better with the special attack and special defense. And yeah, I was expecting some new moves after evolving, but nope. It's all good though. And it's just a fine addition that we've got another Pokemon evolved. But now there's two different ways though. I like to see what's outside. What's actually outside here? Now, since this is single battles again, that means now we have to take care of our PP over here. So just use as much close combat as possible with our Infernape. Then we'll switch back over to Roserade. And we'll just go it from there, because there's going to be a lot more continuation with the Iron Island. So 315 and 315. Okay, so let's go outside from here. What do we get? Oh, it actually takes us back to the entrance. Oh, I see. Okay, I don't want to go from there yet, but I will put that as a reminder though. That's the next best exit to go to then. Let's go further in. And while we go further in as well, let's also save up. That's going to be a good thing, saving the game. It's okay to overwrite, yes. All right, lovely. Save the game. And there's an iron ball in the center, and we find a metal coat. Putting that into the items bucket. So go into the bag, metal coat for the items, an item to be held by a Pokemon. It is a special metallic film that ups the power of steel type moves. Cool. I hope that we could find some extra Pokemon. Oh, hidden item over here. By the way, 1, 2, 1, and look here. And we get a nugget. Lovely. I think this is the first time we ever got a nugget in this game, by the way, of finding an item. Oh no, we actually got a nugget before. Must have been a long time since we did grab a nugget, because the nugget themselves is something that you can sell to the shop and get more money out of it. If the nugget's here, yeah. So we have done it before. Sold at high prices at the shop. Generally, it's about 5,000 a piece of a pop there for it. But I'm going to just double check again, just to see if there's any more hidden items. No, that's it. The nugget was the only one that we can find. So let's actually head out. And yeah, I think that is it for the total place of Iron Island. We've actually found some fantastic Pokemon like Steelix to be caught, and actually had some engagement with the double battles with Riley. And at the end, we got an egg looking to be hatched sometime into the future, actually. So it's gonna be a while for that. And yeah, that is it for Iron Island. We can actually go back and talk with Barry now, because we actually do have strength. I'd love to see what Barry wants us to do in the library before we do continue on as well, because he's still waiting over there in Canalave City. So by the north section of the library, let's talk to Barry right now. Too slow. Come on, let's move it. Okay, now where's Barry? I think Barry's at the top, isn't he? Let's go to the 3rd floor. Hey, JCB, over here, this way. Oh, there's Dawn and Professor. Okay, Gramps, I brought JCB like I said. Alright, I'll be out of here. Okay, I get it. Everyone's here finally. JCB, everyone, listen. You may have forgotten already, but I studied the evolution of Pokemon. But the more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply. Pokemon that evolve and those that don't. What makes them different from each other? Do those that are immature as living beings evolve to ones more mature? If so, what do we make of the legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? Are we to assume that the legendary Pokemon are complete as creatures? This is where you three come in. In the 3 lakes of Sinnoh, there are said to be Mirage Pokemon. If we can attain data on them, it may shed some light on how the process of Pokemon evolution works. I need help from each one of you on this grand undertaking. Help me find these Pokemon that are considered to be Mirages. What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokédex. And who was it that bolted from the lab before I had the chance to give you a Pokédex? But that's war under the bridge. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is important for you in becoming a better trainer too. You can count on me. It will help me with my Pokédex too. JCB, you'll go too, won't you? I would have made all of you go regardless anyway. Now, there are 3 lakes. Fortunately, there are 3 of you. You should therefore split up and investigate the lakes individually. Dawn, you go to Lake Verity. Will do. Barry, I want you to investigate Lake Equity. That will take you almost to Snow Point City. The road there is harsh. I need a tough trainer to go. Yeah, of course. Gramps, you know how to call it. You can tell I'm the hotness. And you know what? I was going to catch those legendary Pokemon for you. You know, as thanks for giving us our Pokemon back on Route 201. Even though I forgot completely about it until just now. Very well, I'm counting on you. And I'll leave JCB with Lake Valor. The lake is between Veilstone and Pistoia, if memory serves. Boom! Has it stopped? Are all of you unharmed? What was that about? No way, I mean the TV. Yeah, the TV news, anything. That's a massive explosion there, isn't it? What you just witnessed is actual footage from the scene. It was taken by a cameraman who happened to be there. It's certainly impressive. Who knows what the explosion could expose at the lake? Gramps, they said it was an explosion? But why on Lake Valor? Let's get outside. I'm concerned about the town. You kids be careful going down the stairs. JCB, you should leave now too. There may be aftershocks, however, be alert always. I certainly will so. Pokemon Battle Watch. Oh, it just changed it. It changed the TV here. So Battle Watch of the intensity of it. Let's see what we get. It's time for the Happy Egg Club. I just want to report JCB's egg hatched around Eternal Forest. Okay. And we have a baby Togepi. Yeah, I do remember that. Let's see what everyone else says there. I'm feeling wobbly. Even though the tremor has ended, my knees still feel like jelly. So, oh man. Well, what's that, an earthquake? I didn't imagine it. No, you did not. It certainly was. Huge magnitudes. That tremor, it was wicked. I scrambled to find the book, Disaster Strike Survival Guide. When he says Survival Guide, it just reminds me of Ned's Declassified Survival Guide. I've been asking people not to disturb me while I'm reading. Okay. It seems as though she was not apart from it. And what about receptionist? Hello, this is the Canalave Library. Yep, still the same thing. Oh, it certainly wasn't me who screamed. Gah! Or shouted. Help me! No, really, that wasn't me screaming. Okay. I believe you, Dev. That tremor, that wasn't a natural occurrence. Hey, old dude and kids, did you hear? They're saying there was a huge explosion at Lake Valor. But here everything's fine now. I guess it was just a lot of noise. Grams, I'm going. I have a bad feeling about this. That Barry can't sit still. JCB, I don't like to demand, but I need you at Lake Valor. It's impossible for things to be okay, not after an explosion like that. But I have no idea what is taking place. But before you go, let me stress, don't get in over your head. We'll try to join you as soon as we inspect Lake Verity. JCB, you'll be okay no matter what, right? Sure will do. What is taking place at Lake Valor? You must find out, but before you go, okay, same thing. And over to Dawn as well. We're going over to Lake Verity first. Don't do anything rash if something does happen. Okay. And Lake Valor should be the place we was going to anyway, naturally. So we go into the town map, use that. And Lake Valor is right over here. Yeah, same place we was gonna go to as well. But before we do go to Lake Valor, we're gonna definitely have to be backtracking to several places. And the most places we're gonna be backtracking to is places to be finding the HM to be used for strength. Before we do continue on our journey over to Lake Valor. Alright, Route 218. I want to see if we get some rematches there. And it's double rematches coming up here. Hard to starboard, that's a sharp turn to the right. Hard to port, and that's a sharp turn to the left. Because yeah, this was the route before we actually even got into Canalave City. And I'd like to see how these rematches go since we haven't really experienced it. I don't know. Oh, it's pretty much the same, isn't it? Level 32. And yeah, we've got Infernape here start off. So I'm just going to be going with some close combat with all these war type Pokemon. Not very effective, but Man-type does drop down. Good. So Man-type is fair. Let's get that 369 experience points alongside with Pikachu. Next one up is Machoke, which you can now switch over to using a Fire-type move, which is going to be Flame Roll. Let's get that out of the way. It's looking good. Greens, yellows, red, and burn. Revenge comes out next now. Good damage. Very good damage. And the burn actually secures the victory there. Nice. So 531 and 531. And we have defeated Sailor Skylar. Anchors away. And we get 2,176 for winning. Alright, next battle. Rock and roll. We'll beat it out again. I'll rhythm a bell. Yes, the rhythm of battling. Let's go. Another person that admires music is going to be guitarist Tony again for the challenge. And it should be the same levels here. Yeah, level 33 Cricket Tune. Nothing has changed yet, but it's just good to have some rematches while we are going backwards. So Flame Roll with Infernape. Super effective. Gonna get that down and out Cricket Tune. Remember last time we said the Cricket Tune was only affiliated with Nando in the anime as well. So 561 on Infernape and Pikachu. Next up is Magnemite, another Pokemon that we can get super effective from Flames. Oh, what a cool ball capsule, which by the way, we haven't used ball capsules in a while as well of the changes. But we will get to it very much soon into the future because there's a lot of collecting back and forth with the massaging lady to get some more. And also with the other guy for the unknown captures. Alright, Tony has been defeated. All happy, alright. How much more into our rematch? 67. Okay, we'll skip these past these guys. Gastrodon in this area? Wow. Interesting. Let's finish this up with a close combat. We have caught a Gastrodon before when we were surfing over to Fuga Ironworks. Very uncommon Pokemon to be grabbing and catching. And we already got this color as well, by the way. This Gastrodon color. So the only one we need to get is the blue one. Okay, 352 experience points each way. Good, good, good. And let's go up here to surf. I'm gonna surf this way while going back. We're back here in Orbit Gate. And before we do push the strength over here for the first test. Oh, we can't use our rematch here? No, we can't use a rematch here. I wanted to do a rematch against the guy. But yes, it's a big boulder, but a Pokemon may be able to push it aside. And this will be a first time using strength, by the way. Would I like to use strength? Yes. So our B-Bell has strength equipped onto it. We're not going to be using it. Strength made it possible to move boulders around. So yeah, speed-wise, same as Gen 3 is that pushing boulders are really quick. And we have found the Earth Plate down here. There's a text engraved into the back of the obtained plate. The powers of plates are shared among Pokemon. And we put that into the Iron's Pocket. Go into the bag, Iron's Pocket. Let me see if there's any extra information down below for this Earth Plate. But most likely this Earth Plate is going to be powering up Earth Pokemon's moves. An item to be held by a Pokemon is a stone tablet that boosts the power of ground type moves. Yes. That is what's going to do here. And since we're over here as well, we should also check if there's any hidden items as well while searching around. Another strength over here. But we're going to have to use our Rock Smash to remove this one so we can actually push it aside to get our item at the top. Okay, push this. Grab this item. And we get ourselves TM01 Focus Punch. Put that into the TM's and HM's pocket. And over to the TM's HM's. Go to number 1. Focus Punch. The user focuses mind before launching an attack. It will fail if the user is hit before it is used. So yeah, very strong move. Which, by the way, I didn't even check what the power. Yeah, 150 power. That's the same amount of power that you get from a Hyper Beam. Better accuracy than a Hyper Beam as well. And it's got 20 PP. But it's just really down to if they can get the hit out. Because usually there will be like an offensive move shown against the Focus Punch. But yeah, that is it in Orbit Gate because we now access with using the strength to get these items. I wonder if the ball capsules interrupt with our Pokemon's changing. Is that a thing whereby because we have the ball capsules on Infernape, that's why it doesn't flash red? I'm gonna have to do some research here on that. Route 26. Okay, Citrus Berries, good to go over here. Let's pick these ones up. Alright, shake, shake. What do we get? Combi. Oh, Ponytail's next. Level 17. I'll still try out with the Flame Wheel. Flash Fire, raise the power its fire type moves. Oh my god. Alright, Eternal Pokemon City. Eternal Pokemon City Center. Pokemon Center. Let's go for these battles. Giggle Giggle. Double battle. Let's go. Let's see if there's any changes. No changes. Okay. All good. We'll just battle along ahead. Well, does this Wurmple push us to 54 from here? I wonder. Oh, it does. Yeah. The 42 for the Wurmple. Alright, 54 here. Awesome. So, freeze across a lot of the boards here. It's just defense 2 and special defense 1 that just kind of struck it down. But one more to 160 on max HP. Not bad. Two Kelsey Berries. Do I want to pick them up? Yes, I do. Alright, Mr. Berry Masterman, what we got? Berry dailies, yes. We are deserving of one, and it's gonna be a cherry berry, which is kind of hard to be grabbing unless we actually get some mulchers. Which we will be doing some mulchers very soon. Back inside Pokemon Press House, let's check what is gonna be the new Pokemon here. Empoleon. Oh, I don't have the star, so that's not gonna do. Alright, we'll come back tomorrow for you. Alright, more catches in the ruins. And yeah, I feel as though generally, if it's not the main path, you get different letters of unknowns. It's like way faster. I have no idea if I've... Oh, I actually have caught this one. Well, I've caught many, but I don't know if this is the lettering. Ooh, that's kind of a difficult one if I have caught this one. It doesn't look like a W. Really. So I'm going to try and attempt to catch this one. Alright, unknown as caught. Let's go back to this old guy. That unknown looks like my seals. What letter is this one? U. Okay, so it is a new one. It is a U. Brilliant. Alright, Miss Massage Lady. I would like you to give me a massage for one of my recently evolved Pokemon. Give it over to Roserade. See what we get. Mystic Fire. Okay, that's a duplicate from last time. We have got Mystic Fire before. Alright, restaurant time again. I feel like we've actually gone for all of these trainers before, so we'll just give them a bow. Let's get some experience down in the boat. Level 54. 2s and 1s and 2s. Alrighty, what is going to be a free berry here today? Berry Bear. Okay, new stuff now. Now I can actually check out what is this now that we just got. So, Babiri. This is listed as number 51. A puff ingredient. If held by Pokemon, it weakens a foe's super effective steel type attack. Interesting. It's growing bigger. No. Let's just pick up these pineapple berries. And speaking of which, for these pineapple berries, I'm going to be planting down the new Habiri one. Right here. So at least we get to see what Babiri looks like later in the future. Yeah, we just have to run past here. Maybe a chance to get a Krogunk here while we run through. Oh, and here it is. It actually gave me the chance not to catch a Krogunk again. Let's see if we can get it this time. It's very difficult to catch this because it keeps on healing itself throughout the rain. First things first, I'm going to be getting this paralyzed. Let's get Roserade out. Damn, Pursuit comes in before we even get our Pokemon to be switched. Ooh, it missed. Missed again. Third time in charm? Good. Okay. Now we're going to be switching over to B-Bow afterwards. Again. It just loves doing that every time I switch out my Pokemon to another one. Just using Pursuit. Let's go cut. Ooh, nice. That's a good attack there. Alright, that dry skin's coming to effect. But yeah, let's try and go with the bag. Let's go with Pokeballs. Ultra Ball catch. Fingers crossed now to catch this Krogunk. Because if I don't catch it over here, it's going to be a while to find it again. Because I don't really pass through this route pretty much commonly. Which is good now. Finally. Krogunk. Cool. So Krogunk is the toxic mouth Pokemon, poison and fire type. It really fights fairly, but that is strictly to ensure survival. It is popular as a mascot, which yes, it is a mascot over in Pastoria, a place where they kind of treat him as a mascot for a certain competition over here to see who has the best Krogunk in battle. Oh? Egg is hatching. And we've got a Riolu hatched from the egg. I had a feeling it's going to be a Riolu because it was just trying to showcase, you know, going to Iron Island that our power did have a Lucario, so it's going to be a Riolu as well for us to have. So we'd like to nickname the newly hatched Riolu? Nope. No, but yeah. It's sweet though. It's better than the Togepi though from the catching that we had earlier, given to us by Cynthia. That's a nice thing to actually have one of those. And yeah, because I'm over here again, we're gonna have to definitely try out the Maid Challenge. What's it gonna be for the turns here? 6 this time. Yeah, let's do it. It was 6, and what do we have in terms of it? It's Lady Celeste again. Pikachu, level 55. After all of these maid battling, 2's on the attack max HP and then 2's on speed, and everything else is on 1s. Grappa berries, want to pick them? Yes. I think this is the first time picking up these Grappa berries over here, as they're finally done. Alright, level 55 is achieved. 161 on the max HP now. 2's across all the board, pretty sweet, and then plus 3 on the speed. Awesome. Alrighty, what is the level requirements here? Okay, 82 is way beyond. I'm not even gonna bother. Alright, it was a nice visit anyway. Route 211 to Mount Cornet. Now, since we do have strength, we can go further now into this area. So first up is B-Bow using Rock Smash over here, and then we just use strength on the next boulder. Oh, look what we got here. We got Nose Pass. We haven't even caught Nose Pass here yet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually go into my bag here, and I'm gonna be getting a quick ball out. See if I can capture it. It's currently at level 14. And it was secured. Nice. Nice to be coming back here at Mount Cornet for a new Pokemon to catch. So, info into the Pokédex. It is a Compass Pokemon, only a rock type though. When endangered, it may protect itself by raising its magnetism and drawing iron objects to its body. Give a nickname, no nickname to be provided, and it's over into Bebe's PC. But yes, as we was going with it, push this aside with strength. Now it's actually made it possible to be moving the borders around. Pose over here to the corner, and now we've got TM69 Rock Polish. Let's go. So, over for TM69, if we go into the TMs, we cycle our way all the way down here. The you use the Polisher's body to reduce drag, it sharply raises the speed set. It's got PP of 20. Sweet. Alright, so if we go down here, I also need to check if we can get some hidden items as well. Bronzo. Alright, Bronzo's appeared. Let's go and fight it. Let's take down the Bronzo. We already caught Bronzo before. Alright, Bronzo's fade. Let's get that 72 experience points alongside with Pikachu. And I just wanted to just get back to my app here, just in case if there was any extra items. And as soon as we've actually activated one strength, now we can just push these aside now. And we actually got to the eastern exit now, over from Celestic Town. Awesome. So Geodude level 15 here. Let's use close combat to take it down. Alright, Geodude is down. We grab the experience points. The strength beside us, the only thing we can do is just push it downwards. We can't push it upwards. And even if we push it down, we can't get it from this way. So yeah, we have to go through the other path to push the strength aside. But there's a strength over here that we can push. You know, I'm going to be switching from using close combat to Flameo instead. Okay, let's push this board up now. Now we got a couple of rock smashes over here. Another Geodude to be appearing. Let's go and fight it. So far using strength over here, we still encounter a level 15 Pokemon. Perhaps in the next floor it'll change its level. I'll be breaking down each of these rock smashes one by one. So that one there, and that one over here as well. Alright, all cleared. Oh, and there's an iron ball over here. It's a Meditite. Okay, so we bike down over here and we get a rare candy in this quarter. Awesome. And there's nothing else hidden around here. Let's go move to the top side of the area. Ooh, Machop level 16. Let's bend it down to Flameo. Okay, so if we go down these steps, there is another rock smash in this area. I'm always kind of puzzled with these rock smashes areas, as if like there will be a hidden item nearby, or they're trying to invoke that we could rare by chance get a wild Pokemon when we do break down these rocks. Or could this be from the environment itself? Okay, let's break this down just in case. Nothing appears and no hidden items here. Oh, Team Galactus down here. The fog is so thick ahead, I can't even see my own hand. Can you use defog so we can see? Huh, the Pokemon it gave me can't use defog either. I think we're stuck. Let's wait till the others get here. Ah, so they won't allow me to carry on ahead even though I have strength. There's gonna have to be events later for us to go further down. Oh, that's a shame. It would be nice if I can go further down to check out a certain thing. It looks like we're kind of stranded there, and what we're gonna have to do next then is go over to Lake Valaden, as what the professor has suggested, to check on what has Team Galactic done and put a mess there. So yeah, next time is gonna be Lake Valor, and I'd like to say thank you guys for watching this part, and I'll see you guys in the next part.